Hi guys, so I'm going to make a very quick video to show the process of some of the ink sprays that I used a few days ago to get these background card pieces. So what I did during the event in Swapaholics was I used this cardboard box so I wouldn't make a mess, and as you can see, a lot of the ink was absorbed into the cardboard. So what I'm going to try to do now, and hopefully not make a mess, is work with just the paper and the mat. This way the ink will go a little farther, so I can use the excess to make a faded copy of whatever splooshy designs we do. So I'm using this water-based ink spray. It's Diane Reevely and it's from her Delusions. Her advice is to do cool colors together or warm colors together. And so when I did the peacock looking background, I think I used these three. So I'll try that first. And it's just really simple. Another tip is that you don't shake it, you swirl it this way. If you shake it, then the tube will get clogged. So I really don't want to get this anywhere. Just like, okay, that's not bad. 1, 2, 3. I love this teal color, so we'll put some of this in there. That was a good sploosh. See how the paper absorbs it quickly? I think if we want it to be wet, I should probably have wet the paper first. Best practice would probably be watercolor paper for this type of ink. Ooh, that's so dark. Okay, and then maybe the higher up you go, the whiter the spray will be, but then I don't want it to get all over the desk, so I'm trying to be a little bit more controlled. This was a bright green that I brought into the mix. So let me put that to the side. I'm going to wet, so this is what I was looking for. I wanted all this extra ink that I could then pick up with my plain white paper, and hopefully that'll look cool. So that's something totally different and uncontrolled, random. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna just dry this with my heated craft tool off to the side a little bit so I can go back and dip it in a second time after it's dry. And I'm drying it off camera so that it doesn't dry the glass mat. And then I should get another layer. That's a little bit dark. Let me wet this again. So there's 2 pieces. I guess the color I'm missing here is purple to make it kind of that peacock. Let me put a little purple in there. It's pretty. You have to be careful with purple that you don't get brown. You have to be. That's good, I think. Where does this go? Wait, this is green, this is yellow, and this is here. Well, why not? Might as well. Let's just see what happens. Let's just clean off this, and then this could be kind of like the first layer. We can add more. That looks kind of Mardi Gras, doesn't it? Yeah, I got some cool sprinkles of Mardi Gras, so maybe I could make a Mardi Gras card with that one. I'm gonna give them a dry. Now this is just it was an empty spray bottle, and I put water in it, and I put some of this Nuvo embellishment mousse because I've been wanting like a gold glimmer mousse. I think the gold was a little too dried out because it wasn't blending well. So then I added this champagne color, and that was extremely effective. See how it settled at the bottom? The gold is kind of chunky, but the champagne color mixed well. So now I can take this once they're dry, and I can spray it, and that'll give it an all-over shimmer, or I can splat it like that. And I really like the way that looks. The gold is super duper shimmery. So that's basically what I did, but in the box. So each one of these I did separately, and I didn't use any of the excess to make new paper. So this is a little bit different, and a fun way to use the Delusion ink sprays. If you have other techniques that you have learned or that you like, I would be, oh look, I'm getting inky. I would definitely be interested in learning other ways to use it. And then let me wipe this off. This gold is a stencil that I set on top of the, oh, that's still kind of wet. I set on top of the card, and then I got a little spatula, and I just smeared it. Or I didn't do a spatula. Actually, I used a sponge, and I just kind of went. But you could do a spatula, or you could do a sponge. And I just went over the card. So let's see if I have it at hand. This is the other stencil I used. This is like, this one reminds me of peacock because it's more regal, royal. And then for the pink, and here's this green one, I used this stencil, and I used this white. This is the only color I have of her paint, but she has every color of paint. She used to have them in pots like this. Now she has them in little tubes that squirt, that are more controlled. Those would be great for your gel plates. And then I just dipped a baby wipe in here, and I smeared it on. And then I did it like in threes. This one I kind of went all over, but I was just playing and having fun. And let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to answer any questions, or we can do it again sometime because I've really been using up all these backgrounds. So if you want to hang out and make more, we can do that too. Talk to you later. Bye.